We are back with Greg Taylor, better known as Ohio's retirement coach, and we're also joined by Legacy Retirement Group's Vice President, Kristen Taylor. So I want to welcome you both, first of all. And you know, it's a new year. We resolved to do better at so many things.
Yes.
We were just talking about our own resolutions, right? So finances, though, that is something that this is a great time, right? To kind of start off the year, get that in check.
Yes, yeah, you want to take a high-level view of everything you have. Sometimes we call it your stuff. You know, get all that stuff together and really look over what you have and assess the 5 core elements of your retirement plan, if you will. You know, making sure your estate documents are in order, make sure you have a good tax plan. You know, taxes are coming up around the corner. You know,
it's
we just
crazy.
had Christmas. Now we have to think of that.
Ain't so.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but it is.
Investments and all that. Make sure it's all in order.
You really do, because what happens is we get busy with life, and you have to take an on-purpose view of everything that you're doing. We like calling it a personal inventory. So what are you paying in taxes? What are you paying in fees? How much risk are you taking? What about health care costs? Those things.
Oh, yeah. Ours went up this year.
Yes.
So, you know,
absolutely.
Rebudgeting.
How do you save money and plan and know that you're going to be okay later?
Yeah.
So take stock of kind of what you have. What financial moves, though, are kind of appropriate to make? Are there things you should change at the beginning of the year?
Well, it's a really good idea to start looking at your beneficiaries, because I can't tell you how many families, their beneficiaries are outdated, or they don't even have a beneficiary on a form or even on an IRA or on life insurance. You know, we recently had someone come in and they had 6 children, and the representative that gave them the life insurance policy said, well, just put the oldest one's name down.
They'll do the right thing.
And they'll do the right thing and give it to everyone else.
Sure.
That's very trusting.
Yes. So we said, no, if your idea is to have it go to all 6, then let's go ahead and list all 6.
Right.
So we just called the company, got a beneficiary change form, made sure that everything was in order so that what they wanted to happen would happen, and things like that. So whether it be a beneficiary form, fees are one that a lot of people don't even have any idea what they're paying in fees, and knowing what that is a big one.
Okay, if you had to pick 1 or 2 major improvements that the average person needs to make as his financial plan in 2016, what would those be?
Well, I would say, first of all, assess your risk. The risk you're taking is crucial, knowing where you're at and where you're at in life, most importantly, because when you're working, of course, you can afford to take more risk, right? Your dollar cost averaging, he mentioned earlier, you're putting money in on a regular basis. But when you're taking money out on a regular basis, you really have to look at that risk you're taking at that point.
That's a great point, because most people don't think they're taking as much risk as they truly are. They think, well, you know, I'm just kind of in one of those moderately risky things, and what does that actually mean?
Right, I'm dabbling a little bit in that, right.
And so we can do an analysis about risk and also let people know about their fees. I mentioned that earlier, but this is so big, because we had a dear lady come in. She thought she was paying $100 a year, and she was mad when she realized, when we did an analysis with Morningstar, when she realized that she was paying over $3,500 a year in fees and she didn't know it.
Wow.
Then she about went through the roof and she got mad at us.
She did.
How dare you expose the truth, Greg,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, it's all there, but figuring out how to find the information, and that's why we're offering our complete planning review.
And that's something that I think would be really beneficial for folks, especially starting the new year, because they can sit down with somebody who knows what they're doing. And what kinds of things do you guys go over in that?
Well, it's a complete inventory. So we're going to go over what they're doing with taxes. We're going to go over their health care costs and their exposure there. We're going to go over their investment plan and make sure they're on track for what they're actually trying to achieve.
Fee review,
Risk
assessment,
income plan, and then whatever's left over, we want what we leave behind to go to the people we love, not Uncle Sam, not an attorney, not the court system. We want to make sure that it goes the way we want it, to whom we want it, in the most reasonable way. You know, the most advantageous way for them. So that's what the complete planning review does, and that's for the first 10 callers. We're offering that, as well as an electronic version of my book, Winning Retirement.
Which is also a great way to get to know you guys and what you can provide.
Yes.
Which we already all know you and love you, but this is just another way, right?
We've done the same planning for ourselves, and there's a funny story about that in his book.
Okay, well, there you go. That's a big teaser.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Greg, Kristen, Happy New Year, and thanks for being here.
Happy New Year to you.